Welcome back to King's Quest.
For science!
For science!
No! For romance!
The science of romance. Is that a thing?
I think so.
Like
Love doctors.
Love Doctors. That's a terrible movie.
Love nurses.
There's several videos to that effect, none of which we can show on this stream. Okay, so chapter 3 here, Once Upon a Climb.
Ooh.
Get it?
No.
Get it?
Okay, yes. Now that you bullied me into it.
We're doing this week because this is the week of Valentine's Day, although this won't post for several months, but our very first two streams were the first two King's Quests, and on Valentine's we did King Graham meets Queen Valenice in King's Quest 2. Then last year we did the remake of King's Quest 2, which is, you know, the same basic story but fleshed out.
King's Quest 2.5.
King's Quest 2 VGA, King's Quest 2 Plus.
From the future.
From DX2. So this year we are doing, once again, our yearly tradition of King Graham and Queen Valenice meet each other. But there have been a lot of games on this subject, apparently. So somebody, before next Valentine's next year, somebody needs to make another...
Yeah, design a new game for us.
Somebody just do it just so we can play it on the stream and keep our streak going. Anyway, we're going to start this off, and you, friends, will see how romantic we can be.
Right.
Wink.
Ugh.
Jibbly jibbly.
And during this...
Hold on, it started.
No.
Nothing to
I'll introduce it later.
Except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, and an appetite for adventures.
So, a twinkle in my eye.
All right, say the thing you're going to say.
Led me to recover King Edward's magic mirror, and he rewarded me with his throne.
We'll be looking at the castle for a second. Okay, say what you're going to say.
Castle isn't square at all.
It's the same one. Okay.
Conversation hearts. It's Happy Valenice Day.
So now you're going to be eating on the stream. This is going to be
Well,
great.
I might eat a couple of them, but what I'm going to be doing is picking them out one at a time and reading some of them. Like this one. It says, I'm me.
I think it's I am me.
No,
like,
it's
like instant message me.
No, I'm me. It's letting me know who I am in case I forget, which I probably will.
I'm King Graham. Who are you?
Oh, and along with these, I've got smoochy kissy gummies.
Okay.
That's for Mia.
Wonderful. So let's get back to King's Quest, shall we? This is the part. This is the game.
Let's get back to Donkey Kong.
This is the chapter where things start getting a little meta. So this is like he said. I started my adventure in Daventry. So this is the King Graham from chapter 1. So kind of a lanky little teenager, and there's a castle. We've also got 3 lumps of dirt on the ground.
Ew.
So, but that's a thing. But we're not going to worry about that right now, because now we're going to go to part 2.
I inherited a flawed but charming kingdom, and I worked tirelessly to restore the land to its former glory.
I buffed all the trees with Windex. Now it was glorious.
Wait, did he get the crown in the last one?
Yeah, he was wearing the crown in chapter 2 when he was in the cave and stuff.
Oh, so he is King Graham now.
Yeah, he's King Graham now.
I guess
And so now
the story checks out.
So now we're later in time, right? So we've got now, instead of 3 piles of dirt, we've got like a thorn bush, a tree under a trellis, and a big rock that's going to fall on it at some point. So now if we go farther into the future...
In a few short years, I had grown into the king I'd always wanted to be.
Hello.
And while I was proud of the Daventry I had shaped, something still felt like it was missing.
So now King Graham, this is the closest he's going to look to like your classic King Graham look. Look how he's now really ripped.
Oh, yeah, he does look like it.
You know,
he's not Guybrush Threepwood no more.
Nope. He's buffled. Buffled.
Gramwich.
Gramwich. Gramwich. It's like a s'more.
Daventry wood. It's like a what?
It's like a s'more. A Gramwich.
Gramwich time.
Get Gramwich Daventry s'more. That's terrible. So now in this world, we've got the thorn bush kind of fell over and died. There's little bush, and look, the tree's dead because the rock fell down. But look, it's a little nest with owls. Oh, hey, Sir Watts. Look at the owls. Look. It's Cedric on the end!
Oh, that's sweet.
Uh-oh!
By squirrel. No, what happened?
Cedric was killed by a squirrel.
They don't do anything.
No, there is absolutely no way that could be right. There's no way that could have happened. I was too.
That's already funnier than anything that's happened in the previous 2 games.
I was too invested in that owl. That's my favorite part. He's like... But you'll notice it was a young Cedric because he had glasses, not the monocle. It's like, oh, help me, Graham! I don't know who you are! And then he dies. He gets eaten by a squirrel. You know, it's like if somebody made a Star Wars prequel game remake and, like, Jar Jar got eaten by the Sarlacc in the first 10 minutes.
I'd buy that.
That squirrel took him to the bakehouse. So, but it won't let you move on.
There is a Star Wars prequel where there's a Gungan
No,
frozen in
I
carbonite.
didn't abandon that owl family. I found a way to save their son.
So
Now we gotta deal with this.
here's why it's really meta, right? Because in order to save Cedric, we've got to go back to those previous screens. So, like, now we're suddenly back in chapter 2 again.
What's this
Where
bonsai tree again?
it's a little tree that's growing. It's growing below the rock, so it got crushed. That's why the nest was on the ground.
Ah.
That trellis looks better over there.
So if we move this trellis over here, it's a little tricky. I'm just going to kind of blow through it instead of trial and error because I know what to do. But it's kind of, and now we're back in the first game again where he's a lanky teenager. Oh,
I forgot one small.
The Libyans!
I began my knighthood in Daventry with nothing to my name except a feather in my cap, a cape on my back, an appetite for adventures,
I
and
called it
a
macaroni.
small shovel in my pocket.
a map of the area. Okay, so now
He's retconning?
yeah, so he's well. Remember, the conceit is that he's telling the story to his granddaughter. So like you can imagine this is like what's happening in Gwendolyn's brain as old King Graham is like trying to tell the story right.
You're telling it wrong, Gramps.
So if you use the shovel to dig up,
Buried in the soil was a tiny spiniferous thorn
Ooh,
seed.
spiniferous.
so that was that thorn bush that kind of fizzled and died. The weather's raining where Sir Watts is right now. It's not raining out here,
Aw.
which is nice.
A tiny acorn had been planted in the dirt.
That's right, Princess. I've been planted in the dirt.
Let's rewatch some of that.
So if we plant the thorn bush
Looked like a great spot
in the
for a
middle one here,
spiniferous thornweed
which is where we move the
planted
trellis
high.
to, and if we plant the acorn on this one,
I planted that miniature acorn in the ground, a way to commemorate.
hello everybody.
new beginnings.
Everyone's saying hi in chat now. So
Hi, guys.
Hey guys, what's going on? So now that we've gone back in time with Christopher Lloyd narrating,
Dun, 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 dun.
So now if we go, now we're in chapter 2 land. We've got the trees growing pretty nice. It's not going to get crushed by a rock this time. And the thorn bush with the trellis on it, it's growing high up on that. So let's see how this affects our Cedric eating squirrel. Oh, here we go once again. Here comes the squirrel. Ha ha.
The family of chirping owls brought a smile.
Oh,
to my
thank you, Graham.
anguished
Let's go get some pie at the bakehouse.
kingdom was
Oh, dear.
thriving, but I
Let's go get some pie from the Donkey Kong
was
factory.
ideally
From the Donkey
Daventry
Kong
Falls.
factory.
The night next to the gluten factory.
Although, look at that squirrel. He doesn't look too... It's like, was that worth it? Torture a poor squirrel to save Cedric? I don't know.
Not one of those squirrels from Sword and Stone.
Yes, it's Merlin.
Oh!
Oh, thank you.
Wrong thing.
It's a poisonous squirrel. Anyway, so we saved Cedric, everybody. King's Quest.
A quest for saving Cedric.
Company of my hungry, rumbling tummy.
I decided to eat Cedric. See, he is hungry. He is going to the bakehouse. Anyway, now we're in the throne room, which really does look like the classic King's Quest throne room, which I appreciate.
Oh, that's kind of nice. That's awful sweet of them to do that, Sheriff.
So
What good
Oh,
is
he's got a
all
chin
this
strap
food
like
with
me.
No one to share
Hey!
it with?
look,
Look! Oh, forget that giant gerbil.
of me.
I'm King Graham now.
Here you go.
Oh, where's my hat? I am King Graham. Where is it? Oh, it's not in here.
I know.
Sorry.
I know.
Hold on, there's
No
exposition
animals are
happening.
allowed at the
Oh,
table.
I'm more interested in
Did
me.
Amaya
I know.
respond to my invitation for dinner?
Look,
She said she had dinner plans tonight. Don't know with whom.
look, we've been blown
She's
off
a
by
bit
the
vague.
blacksmith.
You're
So,
right. Perhaps the
Well, I
guards
see.
would
She's a
accept an invite for
blacksmith
dinner.
now.
Graham, we'd love to.
We'd love to, but
Yeah. Decree 9/11 to the 23rd power.
the 23rd
afraid
power?
so, sire.
What does that
As you
mean?
were. Oh, before I forget.
Yeah,
Larry,
time to go get Valenice.
You know I restored the budget.
Has
for
his
your
voice
own
actor changed?
personal
Nope,
steed,
he's
right?
just more mature.
Right. My own personal steed.
But I like riding, Larry.
Thank you.
Or Kyle, or I forget which is
Well,
which.
I suppose I
weird
could
is
use the
what it is.
surplus on masking the odor of number 2.
Gross.
No, I mean Royal Guard number 2.
Oh, phew.
He smells like syrup.
It's
Gross.
intolerable, really. It's gotten so bad my helmet fogs up.
You'll get used to it.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all this extra food.
What?
Why didn't I think of that?
So, in giant guinea pig speech means, let's make our own person so we're not lonely at dinner.
That's weird.
This is kind of a weird intro.
Someone had placed a second throne next to mine as a hint. I bet it was Royal Guard number 2. He was growing old and anxious for Graham kids.
Really?
Graham
You're
kids.
using your own name in puns now?
You're right. That pun was chairless.
What does that even mean? That pun was chairless? It wasn't
confused.
cherry enough? Because we didn't have a cherry? Anyway.
Careless.
Careless. Chairless.
Such big muscles.
See?
Can't believe you had trouble finding a girlfriend.
Oh,
I work
snap.
those
Your
rules for
own...
myself, Gwendolyn.
Girl,
Thank you
your
very
own...
much.
your own
granddaughter has the hots for you.
your own Graham kid. Ha ha ha. Is happy. Anyway, here's Triumph's bowl. It's filled with nothing. King Graham is ripped. That's one thing we know about him.
Triumph the insult comic gerbil.
So if we pick up the napkin, the peas, the chicken, I guess that's all.
What good is all this food with no one to share it with?
Oh, that's the way I feel every night when I eat 7 pizzas.
Thanks, Weird Al.
Triumph's old.
Hey, he's not that much older. I guess guinea pigs age at a different rate. He's got like liver spots, actually looking at him. That is kind of
Gross.
grody. Them biceps, though. That's right. The flowing capes. See, the blacksmith was supposed to show up, but she didn't come. And the baker's wife was supposed to come.
She ran off with the curio shop owner,
Oh, you mean this guy? Who also didn't come.
who's like 150 years old.
Didn't we leave the baker's wife to die?
Yeah,
Pretty sure we did.
but the game Deus Ex Machina this for us.
You're absolutely right. We should create a dinner guest out of all
It's
this
the
extra
weirdest
food.
quest
Why
ever.
didn't I think of that?
Because it's weird.
The quest for King Graham to go slowly senile from loneliness,
Well, this is where he got in his current position.
I guess. All right,
He's telling the story to his granddaughter.
so we've got a
Good
coat rack.
start. What else can we add to her? You're right. She does need a cape.
Needs a cape.
What about a hat?
A
What
hat.
should we use for the face?
Face. All right, so a hat's easy. Click. Now I'm King Graham the coat rack.
You're right. She does need a cape.
A purple.
This is my favorite chapter too, by
What
the
should
way.
we use for the face?
All right, so now this thing needs a face. Are we going to have our dinner guests be the hot blacksmith, the baker's pregnant wife, or the old man? What's his face? What's the face?
Oh, wait, what are they again?
Yeah, the hot blacksmith, the pregnant baker's wife, or the old man, the curio shop
Ooh,
guy.
the old man.
I'm ready for dinner.
You're right. She does need a cape.
A purple cape.
All right, now she needs a purple cape, but the only cape is this carpet.
Graham
Well,
should have known better.
Would you care to join me for dinner?
Nope.
This sounds lovely, but I'm only allowed to leave my post in times of distress.
I really need to blow my
That
nose.
bit of peas needs to be replenished. Oh, I think they went too strong in the lavender.
Oh, why is everyone here? Fairy.
What?
That might work for a cape.
Why are all my knights?
All your knights are weirdos. I'm sorry. I think King Edward, like, his royal guard hiring policies were, let's hire the whimsical people, and then the kingdom went downhill from there, and everyone died.
Well, remember we had the tournament to see who would be one of the knights?
That's true.
The competition wasn't, you know.
Competition was, yeah.
The only good one died.
That's true. Maybe if he was the king, everyone would be like, he'd be sitting at the table and be like, a chaka. A chaka.
Gross.
Because a chaka means everything.
A chaka full of good stuff.
Anyway, so if we feed Triumph this meat, he'll also eat the peas, which means...
They don't insult you.
Please, sir. Apologies. I'm allergic to the lavender.
Oh. So
fancy free.
then we've got a little time where we can grab the carpet they were standing on. Because we couldn't just be, excuse me, Royal Guard, can you move so I can grab your carpet? We have to do a convoluted quest.
Convolution.
Because King's Quest is this way. Anyway, there's our dinner guest.
Ugh.
I want some peas.
What should we name her?
Her?
No, that's my sister's name.
Her?
You know that. I'm thinking something that ends in a soft consonant.
Like
Was at that exact
moment when the mirror took
magical
pity on us.
mirror called out to me.
Here it comes! Here it comes! You need a King's Quest game.
Showed me
The
a
mirror.
magical reflection of a tower far away in the kingdom of Kaliba. It told me that the princess I would marry was trapped at the very top,
I'm really excited about
waiting
this.
for me to rescue her.
Here it comes.
Wasting no
Here it is.
time, I grabbed a beautiful ring from the royal treasury and headed on to save my future wife. Ha! Looks like my nursemaids are here.
Oh,
Excuse me for half
we don't
an
get the
hour.
actual story of
You
King's
got it,
Quest
Grandpa.
2. We get nursemaids.
So every time something lovey happens in this game, I'm gonna read one of these hearts.
Okay.
This one says, Tim? Actually, no, it says TTYL.
Oh,
But at first glance, if you squint at it, it looks like Tim.
right. Well,
Oh.
there. Remember this stupid game from the first chapter?
Yeah, actually, that was one of my favorite things, was the design of this game.
It was a
We
cool
should play
design.
this game instead of the actual game.
I'm honestly
Let's
not
spend all our days at Gold Saucer.
I'm not
He's
entirely
probably
sure.
just distracting the
Those little
nurses with his
nutcrackers.
jokes.
Yeah, they're the Royal Guards.
Boing.
For 4 hours?
Would that really surprise you?
Graham and his
No.
nursemaids in a romantic game. I'm a little disturbed.
Love nurses.
I bet it's the Royal Guard with the stuffy nose.
So,
But she's like 80 years old now.
are you excited for grandmother's birthday?
I haven't even picked out her present yet.
Mother helped me pick out mine. I'm told it's the perfect gift.
The gift card to Johnny Carino's.
All right, children.
There's the
He's
back of
all ready for
Valenice.
you.
Oh.
Gwendolyn, he asked to see you
Better than the
first.
front of her, I've seen it.
Because you're her favorite. Her favorite. His favorite. Whatever.
Can we go together?
Best not to overwhelm him all at once.
Besides, God's an
Besides,
idiot.
I need God's help with the daily decrees.
Things like, no more
Is it alright if we
peas.
finish this after lunch?
Go ahead. Wouldn't want to keep him from his
All right,
favorite.
anybody else who asks where the guest is going to get banned. Because that's nothing but what the chat is. So stop
Grandfather
asking.
Doesn't have favorite Scott. He
Guys, I told you he's
loves each of
on
you
tomorrow.
in his own special way. Now tidy up and meet me in the throne room. I've got 3 trays of appetizers with your name on them.
Gart. Gart pickles.
Own special way.
Gart crackers.
Doesn't matter.
Mm-mm.
Not with addendum 48677 in the books.
Execute order 48677. So Gart kills all of the Jedi. What symbolism?
Ah, bother.
That'll teach you a thing or two,
That'll
Guard.
teach you to be the Emperor.